Hey, hello and welcome to today's GFG problem of the day. Hope you're doing well. So let's see today's problem, sum tree. So what the problem is saying is we'll be given a binary tree and what we want to find out whether the given binary tree is a sum tree or not. So what is a sum tree? So a sum tree is a binary tree where the value at each node is equal to the sum of the nodes present in the left subtree and the sum of the nodes present in the right subtree. So here in this case, right? So what is the sum of nodes in the left subtree? In the left subtree of 70, it is 40, right? And the right subtree is 30. So yes, so it is matching. 40 plus 30, it is matching. So this should be applicable, right? At every node. So for example, if you consider this 20, right? So here it is the sum of left subtree, it is 10. Sum of left subtree and right subtree, right? 10 plus 10, it is 20. Okay. So it is following the property. Okay. So only the node where the properties should not follow, definitely it is at the leaf nodes. Okay, that's what the problem is saying is. So we don't have to consider the leaf node for the sum tree property. Okay, so what we can do now? So what they are saying is, so as what the problem is saying is, so the value at this node, right? It should be equal to the the sum of the nodes in the left subtree and in the right subtree, right? So that means before we calculate, right? If you want to know, right, whether this sum is equal or not, right? Whether the node value is equal. So we need to calculate the sum of the nodes in the left subtree and right subtree first. And then later on and then only we can check, right? Then only we can check the node value, compare the node value with the sum of left subtree and right subtree. Okay. So here it is the clear case of post traversal. Okay, post order traversal. So what post order traversal says, we have to traverse left, then right, and then the node, right? So this is what we are going to follow. So let's start. So what we are going to do is, we'll start with 70, then we'll go to the left subtree as it says, right? Go to the extreme left subtree. So here we went to the left subtree, right? And then again we are going to the left child of 20 now. So here we came to 10. Now when we come to 10, right? When we come to 10, so we are going to return as is. We are going to return as is here. Okay, we are going to return as is because we don't have the sum tree property. We don't need to check for the leaf node. So wherever it is leaf node, will return from there. Okay, what we will return? We'll return 10. The data itself. Okay, so we have processed the left child or the left subtree of 20. Now we'll go to the right child, right? So here again we found a leaf node. So what we are going to do? We are going to return the data of the leaf node, whatever is the data. So now we have the sum of the left child of the left subtree and the right subtree, right, for 20. So here we are going to check if it is 20 equal to 10 plus 10, right? If it is right, if it is the same, then what we're going to do now, we are going to return the sum of the node value plus the left subtree plus the right subtree, 270. Okay, so what we are going to return? We are going to return 40 now. Okay, so here we have also processed the left subtree of 70. Now we'll go to the right subtree. So this 30 is leaf node again. So what we are going to do? We are going to return, whenever we find leaf node, we are going to return its node value itself. Okay, and then now we have the sum of the sum of the left subtree and right subtree of 70. We are going to compare, right? If it is same, then yes, we are done. So okay, so yes, it is a sum tree. Okay, so this is the intuition behind solving the problem. I hope you got the intuition. I think when you see the code, you'll understand better. Okay, before going to the code, I'll also request you to subscribe to my channel, because a lot of effort goes into solving the problem and making the video. Okay, so let's so what we'll do is we'll take a boolean variable. Okay, so first I'll show the Java code followed by C++. Okay, so we'll keep it as true, right? Whether it is a sum tree or not. Then also what we'll do, we'll take a util function. Okay, so root, right, boolean. Then what are you going to do? Is sum tree. Okay, so what we're going to do is, first of all, let's write some main flow, right? So what we're going to do? So int L data. L data means that the sum of the left subtree, right? The sum of the left subtree. Okay, so here root dot left, we are saying root dot left, right? And similarly, once we have processed the left subtree, then we are going to process the right subtree, right, of a given node. So we'll have this R data, that is the sum of the nodes of in the right subtree. Okay, so what we're going to check here, if root dot data is not equal to L data plus R data, right? That means it is not it is not a sum tree, right? So we'll mark it as false. We'll simply mark it as is sum as false. Okay. And then what we are going to do here? So if this condition does not match, anyways, what we are going to return? Now return what we are going to do? Root dot data plus L data plus R data. So why we are doing this? So when we are going to the parent, right? What we are doing? We are doing 20, right? 20 root dot data plus L dot data plus R dot data, right? 20 plus 10 plus 10. So that we need to return the sum of all the nodes in the left subtree, right? Right. So that's what we are doing here, right? So these are the main conditions. And before that, what another condition? If it is a leaf node, root dot left equal to null, and root dot right equal to sorry root dot right. If it is equal to null, simply what we'll do? Return root dot data. So we'll return the value in the leaf node. Okay. So that's what we are doing here. So now we'll see the base conditions. So if at any given point of time, right, if we find that if it is false, right, is sum. So let's unwind the stack. No need to go further. So we'll return 0. Okay. So it will unwind the stack. Okay. And then what we're going to do? One more base condition. If root equal to null, right? If this itself is null, root equal to null, then we'll simply return 0. So these are the few base conditions. So yes, so we have written major code. Now simply we'll return is sum boolean, right? At the end, we'll get is sum, whether it is true or false. Okay. So this is a code. Let's compile it. Okay, we found some error. Okay, so we want int, right? We want to return int. Okay. Okay, it's compiled successfully. Let's submit it. Okay, the test cases seem to be processed. Okay, they're successfully processed. I hope you have got the solution. Thanks for watching. I hope you have got the solution, and please subscribe to my channel, like the video. Let's quickly see the C++ code as well. Okay, so here it's the same, right? We took a class variable is sum. Okay, then we wrote a util function. We are checking here if it is null, right? Then simply return 0. If this is sum is false, then don't need to go further. Let's unwind the stack, return 0. Right? If it is a leaf node, return the root dot data. Then process the left subtree, have the value of the sum of the left subtree L data. Then have the value of the sum of the right subtree R data. And here we'll check if root dot data is not equal to L data R data. The sum. Okay, so we'll simply mark it as false, right? And what we'll do when we are returning to the parent, we are going to return the root dot data plus the sum of the left subtree and the right subtree nodes. Okay, so this is the solution. I hope you've got the solution. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video. Have a happy, healthy, and a great day. Thank you so much.